Monroe. Here's for the Bucks. Beautiful pass ahead. Little team on the baseline. Gets it back and finds Giannis.
See, you're working it.
Kid Gilchrist knows he can't go too far away, trying to help on the double. The ball bounces. Giannis at the top, takes it in off the floor, intended for Monroe. Giannis gets it back, and this could...
That ankle to see him in the ball game for this team and give him that length and that length at the back.
Coming over from Charlotte. One season with the Hornets. There's a lot of reasons for things happening in this league. Monroe with the pick, and Giannis has his third dunk of the night. Up and in, Giannis.
In the league, saw him in the first game, and he was on crutches because he had ankle replacement.
Lim to the middle, bad pass, Giannis. Dellavedova takes it away. Giannis started that, and he flushes with the left hand.
Smith, a rare turnover. Alley.
To start the second half. Thank you, Jen. And on the trail, easy. Points off a takeaway. At the line, Dellavedova leaves it off, and an easy one for Antetokounmpo.
I'd vote for him for president. Backdoor. Antetokounmpo from Henson.
We need to see the guys taking shots, getting them and taking it. Oh, that'll do. So Dad's still the boss.
Dad's still the boss.
Yes, sir.
Giannis again right down lane.
It's tough to be guarded with that size.
Yeah.
One more time. Got some help. And he pays off Giannis. Fourth dunk of the night. Pass ahead for Giannis. Quarter after intermission. Take by Giannis. Look out, baby. Giannis.
Terry. Here's Greg Monroe and barrels into Bogut. Bogut went down and there's no rim.
Was tied at 52. The Pelicans have outscored the Bucks 14-2 since. And that is another take. The Bucks doing a great job with turnovers up and down. Parker and out of the.
Good ball movement. Giannis to the basket.
Oh man, Gala is smiling after that three.
Right down the middle.
He's wincing. He hurt himself a little bit. Giannis to the rim. And Giannis finishes
To the steal. Here he comes, fighting his way, forcing his way, jamming his way down. Away from a triple-double. Dellavedova to Giannis. Pump fake and a jam. Great look.
Giannis can be tough in the middle so far. He's 0 for 2. Giannis, there's that long, hard push. Giannis ran to the rim. Dellavedova.
The threes.
Well, he knows that
Yeah.
big centers are from short distance. There he goes.
Over who's ever defending.
22 for DeRozan. Yes! With emphasis.
By one. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Monroe back to Giannis. Antetokounmpo. Clock ticking down in the third. Antetokounmpo comes free.
Monroe wrapped it around in the corner. Beasley finds a cutting Antetokounmpo by Antetokounmpo. He'll tighten up the sideline, get to the basket and bang it down. Henson. Inside, yes! Dellavedova swipes it. Dellavedova, he's got Parker trailing. Leaves it for Giannis! Woo! They'll have had all the answers tonight. They responded in big ways.
Lopez with a hand on Monroe. Under 2 minutes in the first. Giannis at the basket.
Post-up players, San Antonio. We haven't seen a play yet that went inside.
Giannis straight. Dellavedova. Puts a hard push and gives it up for Giannis. He goes right at Bertans. Giannis follows up. He's been attacking outside the line, and here's Dellavedova hard to the basket. Follow up. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He has hit all 5 of his free throws. Giannis with .4 remaining.
The frustration on Scott Brooks' face. But the Wizards played excellent defense. But Oubre was
Deciding what he was going to do before he received that ball.
4th Wizards turnover, and that is the first. Leaves Henson there. Henson shoots one up, and follow slam is good. And 7 rebounds tonight. Wow, how about that move by Antetokounmpo?
Raptors up 61-36. And getting to the inside. Long arms of Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo runs the floor and a two-handed jam.
Down the defense, but you've got to have shooting on the edges. Case in point, nice pass there from the turnover for Chicago.
And Parker leaves it up for Antetokounmpo, and an easy two-handed. Gives it up. Brogdon all the way across to Terry, and he sends it over to 16 Chicago turnovers. Up top. Oh, Antetokounmpo!
With that big three last night, he runs one off the glass. No, but there is Antetokounmpo. Quickly ahead to Terry. Terry feeds it. Oh, man. Dellavedova back. Oh, my goodness. Look out below. The response to the players. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, my goodness.
Pass laid out badly. Giannis!
On the bench, Don Maker, a good shot blocker. Blocked again by Thompson, but it's cleaned up by Antetokounmpo.
Moose Monroe the rebound. Here comes Giannis!
With average, wouldn't it be around 8 or 9?
While you were talking,
I know. Well, they can see.
Green from Henson, got it. Up, down, wow.
56% with 56 points in the paint.
Another alley-oop.
That's what you can't do. Henson, good pass. Nothing you can do about that.
Well, you knew that spin move.
Antetokounmpo pushed outside by Baines. Give and go, though, with Greg Monroe and a Lord Jabari Parker with a step in front steal. Antetokounmpo with a...
Towns got his, Wiggins got his. All of a sudden, Minnesota's got 11.
Antetokounmpo.
Ivanovic driving, fires one off the glass. No, and Giannis puts it back. No good. Rebound. Gun to head to Terry. He flips to Andrew. Oh, my goodness. Carter wins, and Antetokounmpo is off to the races. Pass knocked away. Lead pass. Look at Antetokounmpo run. Wow.
He looked like
as Milwaukee, as we saw Milwaukee do a moment ago.
Pound them inside.
And it is Giannis from Jabari. There's your run. You see him play to the middle for the rebound. It didn't get to him, but he knows how this league works.
Snell, 6'7", showing versatility.
Antetokounmpo underneath. Steal by Antetokounmpo. Anthony back. Antetokounmpo with the slam.
Player had a triple-double the other night.
Against the Bulls as Antetokounmpo has scored. Comes up with a steal. Jason Terry finding Antetokounmpo for the finish.
But Noah pushed Henson into him, and there's a lob. There's another. He ripped it away from Dragic. Tony Snell and Antetokounmpo. He went to the corner. It was picked off. Giannis Antetokounmpo. How did he do that? To the jet. Jason Terry leaves it for Giannis. Out.
The Heat have backed off the Bucks on the outside.
Brogdon gives it up for Giannis.
Move, tap, no. Parker has it. And he gives Monroe. Finds Giannis on the backside for the steal. Giannis, spinner, dunker.
Oh, man.
And Antetokounmpo. Giannis gets it back off the inbound for the flush. To launch, 3 balls. Giannis. Giannis crosses over. His old buddy Henderson right there. And he says, take that.
Passes up an opportunity to go win a gold medal.
Giannis to the goal. Regular can't get the three. Giannis just goes right over Eric Gordon, takes it away. It's the NBA in free throw attempts. Here's Antetokounmpo with the spin and the one-handed jam. Wow.
A few years ago, with me being in middle school, I've graduated up with the guys, and now they're in high school.
Antetokounmpo slipping by Okoro White with a good turnover. Here's Jason Terry looking, lobbing. Giannis! Oh my goodness! 2015. Now Antetokounmpo again. 19 down to the Clippers. Came back and won that game. Now cutting Antetokounmpo from Tony.
Second of back-to-back.
Second of back-to-back. Nice. But the more you shoot from long range, the more misses you have, the worse it affects the contest.
Giannis, mismatch, Hill flew right by him.
Body movement, passing. Teletovic to Giannis. Bye-bye.
Boy, Parker is working and talking trash and three. And a little bit more than Milwaukee, because Milwaukee's fired up being out in this nice weather and playing against the sun.
Speaking of fire, missed the trip to Sacramento. Here's Antetokounmpo. He is showing his entire. Batted away by Monroe, and off to the races is Antetokounmpo. And we run the other way now. The lob to Snell, and Antetokounmpo cleans it up.
In the first quarter this season. Inside Antetokounmpo.
That's good transition D on a matchup. Look at the ball movement. See, that's Antetokounmpo.
Did you ever come close?
I doubt it. He's strong and he's got the ups to get there. Yeah.
7 in a minute of play. Well done. Beautiful flush. Middleton. Giannis gets through. Beauty.
Running Antetokounmpo right down the center of the floor.
And that was another great find. Brook Lopez loves that short corner.
Antetokounmpo, the spin. Brogdon trying to turn the corner on Hamilton. Great find. Antetokounmpo. High screen. Monroe. Hamilton there defensively. Antetokounmpo. The footing and goes down. Up ahead. Antetokounmpo.
Doesn't take long to get those shots away. Dellavedova from the top. And the putback slam. Giannis.
Oh, yeah. Look.
Giannis picks it away from Diaw. Diaw looks at James Capers. George Hill took a pop as he got tangled up. Giannis gets free for the over 6 points a game. Giannis dunk spin. Pass intended for Giannis. He gets it back somehow. An answer for Allen Williams today. He has 12. Giannis underneath. He just waits. Dellavedova leaves it for Monroe. Monroe to Giannis, 23. He's part of the youth movement in Phoenix, but he'll be a restricted free agent. Nice play, Giannis. Leading by 7. Giannis at the basket and the foul. That is so pretty. Cross court to the corner for Brogdon, and Giannis. Brogdon,
shooter.
Yeah.
People don't give him credit, man. He's one of them guys that can shoot. Oh my goodness, right now, Chauncey will come up to me and say, hey, Rip, it's time to give Rasheed the ball.
Oh, nice pass there by Deli. In 113 threes at Kentucky as a freshman. Giannis. Good work by Brogdon. Giannis. 50%. 51.1 as I recall. Giannis down main section. That'll be big tonight. Deflection's always big, but against this team, maybe bigger. Giannis from Middleton. Giannis, yes. And Monroe working. Middleton now goes to Giannis. On the weak side. Middleton ahead for Giannis. He was looking for that pass. And Terrence Ross and a first. Flush. Greg Monroe will come off the Bucks bench momentarily. Excellent ball movement. Flush. Giannis. Nice.
The only European team or European country that basketball is #1 instead of soccer. Dessert. Yeah.
Yum.
I know.
There he is.
Haywood Workman, former Buck, working with Rodney Mott and Bill Kennedy. Giannis. He ripped it away from Carmelo Anthony. Giannis again. Who has it? He finds Giannis, rolls back. See you later.
The mid-range jump shot percentage.
Giannis. Looked like he was setting up for a drop pass to the top. He drops it through the rim.
That's why he was so
fouls. Giannis.
Tell you what, space contested.
Okay.
So this is where the Grizzlies, you can't allow that to happen, but have to keep him shooting jumpers. But you got to get rebounds, or you get those type plays.
And Billings too.
Thank you, Michael. We'll be checking with you periodically. Of course, here's Antetokounmpo, who had 4.
Shot clock at 7. Antetokounmpo. Dellavedova curling out that 3. Antetokounmpo the rebound. Will Antetokounmpo get to the double digits? He's got 9 now.
Another turnover, plaguing the Blazers.
And obviously, he's one of those guys not going to shrink like this guy.
Well, Scal just learned. Antetokounmpo. Oh my goodness gracious.
Giannis, I'm going to tell you something about what we just saw. Steal slam, Giannis Antetokounmpo. From Brogdon three-point play, and then Atlanta took over, closing 13-2. That's how the third quarter. Perfect pass.
Giannis again, guarded by Mirotic. Spins on the baseline. Oh, my!
With their game plan, they stayed with the system they put in place in regular season.
And on the... Don't matter.
Not for $1 billion, huh?
Inside.
Beauty.
Antetokounmpo. 91-77. Antetokounmpo just forces his way to the basket and punches it down. He kicks it out. Antetokounmpo to Brogdon. Back to Giannis.
Cody Zeller, MKG, and Frank Kaminsky playing. That's Antetokounmpo.
Into the paint.
Dellavedova in the starting lineup. Lobs it. Oh! And rebounded. Antetokounmpo inside. Jams it and the foul.
By the Mavericks. Dellavedova again. This time a pass to Antetokounmpo for the two-handed play.
It's relative.
Wow.
Antetokounmpo. Beautiful footwork, and then 8 time in a single season.
Got a Milwaukee team that'll get out and run.
Antetokounmpo, and he just powers it down.
For a 32, they were trying to get Middleton. Oh my goodness.
And Antetokounmpo again, he has 8.
Yeah, they just don't. That's not what they do.
But that's what he does.
Yeah, you can't.
Got it right or not? Well, listen, you did your best, and that's all we could ask for.
Nice find to Dario right in that confident area of his.
Holmes, a guy who can certainly run the floor. They double up on Middleton.
Snell. Giannis. Bang.
Why? The guy gets to his spots.
Antetokounmpo fires. Here's Antetokounmpo. Sheds Carroll, then uses the left hand. Oh, what a manly move. Beasley spinning. So much traffic in the paint and fun.
So desired.
A 17-4 Raptor run that ends right there.
Clean look, Kyle Lowry. That's important.
Antetokounmpo on the inside with a slam.
And you don't stay sound fundamentally. That's what happened there.
Antetokounmpo.
Issues.
Delly driving. Monroe inside. Antetokounmpo inside.
Antetokounmpo on the drive and shot.
Game 4, 5 of 21. They're all ready.
Here's Antetokounmpo on the handoff, drives to the basket, two-hand jam. Finds Greg Monroe. To Antetokounmpo for the two-hand jam.
Valanciunas was productive off of the bench on Saturday. The lowest scoring series of all the series, and Antetokounmpo with the slam.
Thon Maker. Nice feed. Antetokounmpo picked up by the smaller Lowry. He drives, and it looks like they let him.